Today we will discuss about probability. Probability means finding out possibility of an occurrence of an event. Probability of any event is in between 0 to 1. So total probability of an event is at max 1. It will never exceed more than 1. The formula to find out probability of an event is expected number of outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. For example, when we toss a coin, what are the possible outcomes? It can be either head or tail. Maximum 2 possible outcomes are there. If we ask a question, what is the probability of getting head when we toss a coin, then answer will be expected number of outcomes. How many heads are there? Only one head is there, and total number of outcomes are 2. 1 by 2 is the answer. In the same way, when we throw a dice, how many total number of possible outcomes are there? It can be either 1 or 2, 3, 4 or 5 or 6. Total 6 number of possible outcomes are there. If we ask a question, what is the probability of getting even number when we throw a dice? And among these possible outcomes, how many are expected? We want only even numbers, that is 1, 2 and 3. 3 even numbers are there, those are expected, so I am taking that as a numerator. And what are total possible outcomes? Total possible outcomes are 6. 3 by 6 is the answer. 3 by 6 means we can write this as 1 by 2. This is the answer. And next important thing is finding out total number of outcomes in an event. For example, if we toss a coin, we will know that total possible outcomes are 2. If we throw a dice, total number of outcomes are 6. Let us say if the same coin is tossed twice, how do we calculate how many number of total outcomes are there? If a coin is tossed one time, total number of outcomes are 2. If a coin is tossed 2 times, then we can say it is 2 square possibilities are there, that is 4. In the same way, if the coin is tossed 3 times, it will be 2 power 3, it means 8. In the same way, if the coin is tossed n times, total number of possible outcomes are 2 power n. If the dice is thrown one time, total number of outcomes are 6. If the dice is thrown 2 times, total number of outcomes are 6 square, that is 36. If the dice is thrown n times, the total number of outcomes are 6 power n. Another important thing we need to remember here is when a coin is tossed 2 times, or when 2 coins are tossed at the same time, number of possible outcomes are same. When the coin is tossed 3 times, or 3 coins are tossed parallelly at the same time, then number of outcomes are same. In the same way, dice, even in the same way, dice also. If the same dice is thrown 3 times, it is same as 3 dice are thrown at a time. Number of possibilities are same.
Okay, question is, 2 unbiased coins are tossed. What is the probability of getting at most 1 head? At most 1 head means maximum 1 head. When we toss 1 coin, all possible outcomes are 2. When we toss 2 coins, all possible outcomes are 2 square, that is 4. Because total possible outcomes are 4, we can list down all the outcomes. Okay, let's list down outcomes. First I will fix head for first coin. Second coin can be either head or tail. Next I will fix tail for the first coin, and the second coin can be either head or tail. These are the possible outcomes when we toss two coins. As per the problem, we need to find out probability of getting at most one head. It means maximum one head should be there. We can remove these two heads, and the remaining all are following given statement. So answer will be expected number of outcomes. There are three outcomes which are satisfying our condition. So 3 by total number of outcomes. Total number of outcomes are 4. 3 by 4 is the answer. Okay, next question. In a simultaneous throw of two coins, what is the probability of getting at least one head? At least one head means minimum one head should be there. When a coin is tossed, total number of outcomes are 2. Here 2 coins are tossed, so total outcomes are 2 square, 4. Let's list down all the possible outcomes. First coin I will fix it as head. Second coin can be either head or tail. And the second coin I will fix it as a tail. So second coin can be either head or tail. So these are the possible outcomes. We want at least one head. So here we don't have any heads, so we can ignore this. In remaining all outcomes we have at least one head. So answer will be expected number of outcomes, that is 3, by total number of outcomes, that is 4. 3 by 4 is the answer. Okay, next question. 3 unbiased coins are tossed. What is the probability of getting at least 2 heads? At least 2 heads means minimum 2 heads should be there. When we toss a coin, total number of outcomes are 2. When we toss 3 coins, total number of outcomes will be 2 cube, that is 8. Because 8 is a small number, we can list down all the possible outcomes. Let's do that. First 2 coins I will keep that as head. Third coin can be either head or tail. Next I will keep second coin as tail. Third coin can be either head or tail. Now first coin we can keep it as tail and just repeat the same. Keep it as a tail and H, head, tail, and same tail, tail, head, and tail, tail, and tail. These are all possible outcomes when we toss 3 coins. We need at least 2 heads. This outcome does not contain any head. We can ignore this. This contains only one head. We can ignore this. This contains only one head. We can ignore this. And this contains only one head. We can ignore this. And in remaining all outcomes we have at minimum 2 heads. So answer will be expected number of outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by and total possible outcomes, that is 8. It is 4 ones and 4 twos. 1 by 2 is the answer.